The Francis Project.
This is not for real. It says by an idiot named Psych E. I'm Perry, and please send the following to apartment 102, 10 popcorn tins and lots of firewood. Waste. No, I don't want one fucking popcorn tin. I want no firewood because it's a fucking waste. You're wasting your goddamn money on the fucking wood as well as the goddamn popcorn, you motherfucker. The Maxie doesn't get a goddamn fucking picture out of my house. Fuck you, and the bike is not promised to him either. That's my bike. Those are my photos. Go fuck yourself, you cocksucker.
Okay,
you want my ticket to suck on again, you flaming fuck?
Okay.
Get off my goddamn screen, you prick.
Garbage mouth. Now read it the way it's written, please.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You didn't read the whole thing.
Okay.
So Perry and I got into it a little bit yesterday. Perry went to his doctor.
Why are you going into this negative road?
I just think I think it's interesting context.
Whatever. So we got into it yesterday. I forgot what it was about.
It was yesterday. But... So Perry went to the doctor because he's in preparation for his film role. He's actually going to go to some physical therapy for his neck pain, and had to go to the doctor, and blah blah blah, general practitioner. And I was on the phone because Perry sometimes calls me just to talk to the doctor if he forgets something or whatever, and I have a pretty good rapport with the doctor, and I mentioned, doctor, just one more thing. Is this time to look at your phone now?
It might be time for me to take my pills. And
okay, how about it's time for you to put the phone down?
I need to check what time I took my pills. Okay.
Perry, can you wait to do this until after at least I'm done talking about this so I don't get interrupted?
Got it. 1 hour.
Okay. So I say, just one more thing, doctor. And I said, well, as we talked about last time and the time before, Perry fancies himself a snowboarder and has these delusions of grandeur where he's this, active snowboarder, even has a tattoo. And, the doctor starts laughing a little bit. And I said, well, Perry's got a big job coming up in May, and I would hate to see anything happen where he gets injured or something like that. So
I'm not going to get injured.
Okay, Perry, two people can't talk at the same time. You'll have your time. The doctor's laughing, and I said, I just want to make sure nothing happens to affect Perry's performance, or God forbid he hurts himself. And he's like, oh, absolutely. He's like, listen, Perry, we've talked about this. He's like, you're 60 years old. The fact that you were even suggesting doing this, and he goes, and how many times have you done it? And Perry goes into the whole thing. Twice, 3 times. Once last year where he fell all over the place, and then again, and 2 times in the early 2000s. And I said, yeah, he can't snowboard. He can barely walk a straight line. You could see it, and the doctor said, yes, I don't think you should be snowboarding. And then Perry said, yes, sir. Yeah, I understand. Not this season. And the doctor reiterated, well, not any season. He goes, in fact, I'm looking, and now I'm not in the room, I'm on the phone, but I can imagine. He goes, I have your records in front of me. I'm looking at an MRI from you from 10 years ago. He goes, the fact that you would even suggest to do something extreme like snowboarding is very concerning to me as your doctor. He's like, because one bad fall, you could really put yourself at risk. And Perry's like, I understand. And so me being, and I will admit this was me being a little bit of a dick. I said, Perry, doctor, it's funny. Anytime Perry and I get into this conversation on our own, because I've had this talk with him, and I mentioned to him that you, his primary care physician, has said, Perry, I'd prefer that you didn't go snowboarding. You know what Perry says? He goes, oh, I'm going to get into that punk's face. I'm going to tell him where to go. I'm going to get into his face. He doesn't know I'm going. So I said, so Perry, here he is. Why don't you get into his face? And then there was a little bit of a silence. And then there was a little bit of a silence, and Perry goes, no need. And then the doctor laughed. He goes, oh, okay, well, I've been called worse. And he reiterated that Perry should not go snowboarding. So all bite, no bark.
I'll see you in the snow. That's all.
No, you won't. You won't be seeing anybody in the snow because you got a really important job to do in May, and your snow
That's
season.
May. Please.
Yes, it's in May, and we
May.
agreed. We
This is
agreed.
March.
Excuse me. After you.
We just had a good snowfall the
excuse
other
me.
day. So
Excuse me. Excuse me. I know you're a big blustery, tough guy here, but yesterday was a different story when you were actually in front of the doctor, when the doctor said no snowboarding. So, listen, do you want to be in the movie, yes or no?
Of course.
Okay, so there's no snowboarding. So this season, like last season and the season before that, is canceled for you, okay? And Perry called me up all angry. He's like, how dare you bring that up? I'll get that voicemail on tape.
Until I'm in the snow, I'm not snowboarding. But when I'm there, fine.